Hi everyone, my name is Josué Calderón. In this occasion, I would like to talk about the Canterbury Tales by Geoffrey Chaucer. In the specific episode, the Prologue. To talk about this episode, the Prologue gives us a short context. That there are 22 pilgrims that they have to take a road in a religious pilgrimage. So, the host has a brilliant idea to create a contest that each pilgrim has to create or tell a story. So, the story that will win, that pilgrim will receive a dinner that will be paid for each pilgrim. So, in this episode, we can identify that there are different social classes: honor, fake image, liars, etc. But I would like to talk about two specific pilgrims: the merchant and the cook. And let me explain you for that. Let me explain you why I pick up these two. Okay, the merchant. I would like to quote the next lines from the line number 280 to the line number 285. There was a merchant with a forking bird, and modestly dressed, high on his horse he sat. Upon his head a Flemish beaver hat, and on his feet daintily buckled boots. Okay, the first image that we have of the American is something really important person. The hat, the horse, the dress that he has in that moment. A simple watch, we can notice a person who is important in that zone. But if we read the next lines, we can identify an important fact or important detail. He has a lot of debts. So in simple words, he is broke. The people think that he is so intelligent, he is so imponent, he represents like something that is about the society, but inside he knows that he is broken, or that he don't have money, he has a lot of debts. So he represents an image in the society, but he's the opposite of that image. Okay, so talking about the cook, I would like to quote the next lines. The line number 389 to the line number 395. They had a cook with him who stood alone for boiling chicken with a marrow bone, sharp flavoring powder, and a spice for savor. And he could roast and sieve and broil and fry, make good soup, and bake a tasty pie. So we can notice that the cook pilgrim has an excellent culinary skills. That the people know that he knows how to cook. But if we read the next lines, we can find another important detail. He has an ulcer on his knee. So that creates an unhygienic perspective from him. So the culinary skills that he has are ruined for that ulcer that he has. So as we can notice, the merchant and the cook has a problem, has an issue that changed the perspective that we have in the verse that we read, and then that we read the complement, we have another perspective, and that happens in that society too. For that reason is that I would like to, if I could take one of the two pilgrims, I pick up the merchant, because in my personal opinion, the merchant is one of the most detailed persons even in nowadays, because sometimes you have a neighbor or friend that wear expensive t-shirt like Nike, Adidas, Gucci, the expensive cell phone, he has the best car or motorcycle, but you know that he has debts, he doesn't have any dollar in the bank account. So the image that he shows to the society is the opposite of that he really is. So that happens with that merchant in that story. So for that reason is that I choose this pilgrim, because for me is one of the most representative character even in these times. So that is my opinion about this pilgrim and that the Canterbury tales, and see you in the next time.